Hello, I'm photographer and filmmaker Chris Leslie, and welcome to Sogo Gallery here in Glasgow and my Balkan Journey exhibition. A Balkan Journey is an exhibition and photo book funded by Creative Scotland and Peace Conflict Research Centre in Sarajevo. The book and the exhibition take the viewer on a photographic journey through the towns and cities of post-conflict former Yugoslavia. The book also features essays from curator and author John McDougall. 2022 marks 30 years since the start of the war in Bosnia, and once again the region finds itself on the cusp of division and separation and possible war. So the time to share this work and discuss it has never been more important. A Balkan journey is best explained, illustrated as a series of journeys. It's the journey of Sarajevo, a city rebuilding from the ashes of destruction and the longest siege in modern day history. And it's the journey of the city's residents, Sarajevans, for whom when the shelling and snipers finally stopped and life had returned like a stranger. It also tells the journey of my Sarajevo Camera Kids students, who documented their city through gritty black and white photography in the early years after war, and their respective journeys from children to adults. And it also attempts to share the journey that peace has taken in Bosnia in the past 25 years. And of course it's my own journey into photography and a long-lasting relationship, obsession and love for the region. My Balkan journey began in a small town called Pakrac, Croatia in August 1996, when I began working on a 4-month volunteer programme on a social reconstruction project. The war was over in Pakrac, but the town remained divided. It was far from anything but former front lines of destruction. The town itself in ruins, estimated to be 80% destroyed during the war. From Pakrac, the journey continued to Sarajevo, when I first entered the city in the autumn of 1996. The war was over, but the destruction of the city was jaw-dropping, surreal and seemingly total. Rows upon rows of broken, bombed-out high-rise flats, shell craters and explosion indents everywhere. So many buildings in ruins. This was Urbicide, a late 20th century Dresden or Stalingrad. Everyone who lived through the siege had a nightmare to share. And just how could Sarajevans rebuild from this? What came next? Over the next 20 years I would return to Bosnia, to Croatia and to Kosovo to document peace and how people and their communities rebuild after war. Much of the focus though is on Sarajevo and how it's changed dramatically since 1997, when I took photographs of a city in black and white, destroyed but surviving. Although Sarajevo, capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, are names which might seem inextricably linked to war and tragedy, but the passing of 25 years has done much to heal this remarkable and resilient city. Colour and expression and optimism have strived to take over the remnants of destruction. But like all cities, you need to scratch beneath the surface to tell the real story, and Sarajevo and Bosnia still have many issues that need to be addressed. My favourite quote about Sarajevo is taken from the book The Impossible Country by Brian Hall when discussing the last days of Yugoslavia. Zagreb is like the brain of Yugoslavia, universities, rationality and so on. Belgrade is the heart, passion and anger, but Sarajevo is the soul.